Okay, so in this video will be me making a weird image. So I'm just going to start off with a blank image. And I'm not going to put anything on here. Just going to save it and open it with a hex editor. And now I have the headers and like all the data. Hey, that's a lot of data to have like some info about it. And then this is like the all the stuff. This here's the blank. So I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to save it. So I've written some random stuff to it. And it's already very glitchy. There. Just with that much data replaced, it glitches out. So I'm going to see what will happen if I do it more. Just typing in random stuff. Okay. So now, it's now a lot better. There's a lot of whites on here. And I can slowly draw the image. I'm typing in a lot of random stuff. 1601, year 1601. Huh. Okay. I overwritten that much. It says sRGB. It's saved as sRGB. Okay. So I'm going to slowly write some corrupted data onto here. I'm going to see what would happen if I just changed a single byte. And the header, not really, nothing changed at all in these zeros because it's not really using the zeros. And I just broke it just by changing 2 bytes. It looks like just 2 bytes were important. Okay, I'm going to restore it. Just by renaming the files. And now I'm going to be putting in some more. Because I accidentally corrupted the headers for some reason. And just by simply changing 2 bytes. And it made the backup again. I expect some like a corrupted image at the end. Going to keep on putting it with 6s. It's slowly starting to change. I'm gonna see what these bytes are for. They aren't really important. I just compressed it by removing unneeded bytes. I can't, without affecting the quality. I'm going to delete stuff that aren't needed. Like some stuff at the end. Just to reduce the file size. And I'm going to start blank now. And see how much I could get. After this is where all the stuff happens. I have just a basic image. So I'm going to remove any blanks, any unnecessary bytes, to hopefully get less file size. Looks like those were important. I'm going to restore it again. Okay. I'm just going to put a lot of random stuff in here. And nothing. So I'm going to switch to the hex. Well, I put the hex code in there. And just put some random bytes. I'm going to start, I'm actually going to do something different now. Instead of trying to make an image, I'm going to modify an image. And I'm going to keep the original. So this has, this is a weird bug in B-Swarm Simulator. When I played it, I don't know how it happened. How it even overflowed. It wasn't supposed to overflow. I'm going to see what will happen if I edit it. And so I don't corrupt the, so I don't do that with the main file. I'm going to change, I'm going to save it to a different file. Just changing just changing a less than 100 hex bytes, and it's already very terribly corrupted. I'm going to see what will happen if I if I just remove a single byte and then save as this file. Just removing one byte and it's very seriously damaged file. The file is seriously damaged. So I'm going to just find a byte that's zeros. 0, 0. No, hex values 0, 0. Okay, that was a 0. So save as. And now I'm going to choose that same picture. Just with one null byte removed. It's a part of the image. It's only like a tiny part of the image showing, and my mouse fell. I'm gonna see how serious it could be. Okay, it's corrupted like that when I just remove a small part of, when I just remove a big part of it. I'm going to remove a big part of it, and I'm not even holding, I'm just, my mouse isn't even moving. It's already scrolling down. So, delete. Still the same. I'm going to do a big, a lot of it. A whole chunk of the file. A big chunk of it. My mouse isn't even moving. I accidentally rotate the scroll wheel once. Save as. Okay, it's a bit more corruption. I'm going to scroll to the end of it and see what will happen if I go from there to offset 00170. If I go to, like, instead of 1 being a 0, I'm going to I'm gonna see how big of a hex I could get, how much hex I could get. And it's already a lot of hex data. And there's the disassembly. So I'm gonna delete that whole chunk of code. I mean of hex data. And it's still a part of it. I expected something more serious damage to this file. I'm going to just copy all of this code. Copy all of these hex bytes. Okay, I'm gonna copy all of these bytes all the way down. Save as the untitled .png. And it's still like that. I have something random. It's just a few pixels I put in there. I'm going to type in a header for this file manually. Okay. The signed integer is the same as the unsigned integer. Okay. So it's almost at the end. Okay. At the end of the file. So now if I save it, it's just a blank file. I'm going to see what will happen if I manually type it myself. So 8950 4E. I might have to change this. I'm going to let's see what this what type of. I'm going to open this in Notepad, this untitled.png, like to see the insides of it. It's this Windows CLF. I'm going to see what a normal image would be like. It's still Windows CLF. Some bytes can't be shown. It's not like it would be in HxD. .47. So this isn't quite a PNG file yet. 0D, 0A, 0D, 0A, 1D. I mean 1A, 0A, 0, 0D 4948 4452 00 and then 05DA 00 A2. Oh, I mean A7. This would be at offset 17 in the middle and offset 18 at the beginning of the next one. Okay. So I'm going to speed this up. Actually, I can't speed up. I just meant to say that I was going to be muting it. I don't have any editing software, so I can't physically increase the speed of just, so I couldn't increase the speed of one part. Okay. Of 0B FC61 05 Z0 Z0 G0 09 70 48 59 70 48 50 70 48 59 73 000E 000E. And then C3 0, and then next zero 77 C301 and then C7 6F8888 not 88 so 6FA8 then 64 0 11 554944 554944 UID ATX. Okay, 41 and 54 71 41 54 71. Oh, ATQ. I mean 78, not 71. 5EED D831 C100 00UC and then C3A0 okay F9J7 DDB9 C805 DDB9 and then C805 and then there's the data after the dot. Just going to put in some random bytes untitled 1 and I have to give it a file extension, not .pnf. I wonder if I could get Paint to open the .pnf because it has a .png file extension. So Windows, wonder if it's in the Windows folder. It might be in system there too. Paint.exe. Paint.exe. Okay, it's going to find it. In any area it could be. I wonder where it could be. I'm going to right click on paint. Maybe it's it's probably a Microsoft app. Probably like the Microsoft app. It is a Microsoft app. I wonder where the data is. No. If I mistype as PNF, I'm just going to... It won't work if I mistype it. .png. So I have a basic image with nothing on it. Okay, so I have a very basic image that currently has nothing in it, and 0.1 kilobytes, and it has the resolution stored in the header, in the file header. I'm going to see if there's any color here. Nope, I'm going to put something random. And then just going to be this. And I'm going to save it. And I have a basic image. I started out with just a header. And I'm going to see what bytes there are in here. Which data bytes. And the image also has a black background. There's already a lot of data that I can't type out manually. There's also a lot of semicolons. I'm gonna see what will happen if I change 1 to a C. Nothing happens. But there's a part of the image that got cut out. It's more ultra wide now. There's literally like a part of it, transparent. I'm going to see what will happen if I keep on doing that. So I'm going to put C in there 3 times. I mean 4 times. And then save it. It's already saved. I'm just going to change a lot of it. Nothing seems to be corrupted at all. It looks all correct. Except for this one. I'm going to see what will happen if I change something in here. So I'm going to change this to some random stuff. Okay. It's now a very tiny part of it. The rest has been cut out. That's what would happen if I changed a lot of the bytes of it. It's just this part, and I can't restore it. Okay, next. I got some white on there just by manually editing it. Now I got it on the transparency. I got on the transparent part. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye. Also, it will take a while to process. So bye.